Namaskar children, let us start with the chapter Forests are Lifelines. Now what are forests? Forests are large areas composed of trees and other forms of life like microorganisms, insects, animals, etc. Let us see what kind of structure is present in forest. Structure of a forest consists of three different layers: canopy, understories, and forest floor. Canopy is the uppermost layer, understories are middle layer, and forest floor is the lowermost layer of the forest. Let us discuss all the three layers of forest one by one. Canopy. Branches of tall trees make a roof-like covering over other plants in the forest. Understories. Horizontal layers formed by herbs and shrubs, and they are present below the canopy. Forest floor. Herbs or ground flora forms the lowermost layer. Now we all know that forests are important natural resource for us. Now why these are known as important natural resource? These forests are main source of food. So different varieties of food we get from forest. It provide protection to wildlife. So different animals get shelter in this forest. Forests maintain Earth's temperature by absorbing carbon dioxide gas, because carbon dioxide gas is responsible for global warming. Forests help in bringing rainfall. Forests regulate the balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen by the process of photosynthesis. So, carbon dioxide is used up in photosynthesis and oxygen is released in this process. And this is how these forests help in absorbing carbon dioxide. Forests prevent soil erosion. Roots of the trees bind with the soil. So, it prevents taking away the soil with water or with wind. Forests also help in maintaining water table. So groundwater level is maintained with the help of forests. We all know that forests provide useful products to us. For example, food, clothes, medicines, wood, paper, rubber, perfume, fuels, and many other products. So food like cereal grains, pulses, vegetables, fruits, beverages, sugar, spices, and different types of oil seeds. These are different types of food which we get from forests. Clothing fibers which we obtain from cotton and jute plant. Wood which is used for making furniture, for making ships, for making house, and different other products. Medicines. Quinine. Quinine is a medicine which is used for treatment of malaria, and it is obtained from bark of cinchona. And penicillin. Penicillin is obtained from fungus Penicillium. Now let us discuss food chain and food web. The process of who eats whom or eating or being eaten is called food chain. When many food chains interconnected with each other, they form a food web. For example, in this figure, grass is eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper is eaten by a rat, and a rat is eaten by eagle. So this is an example of food chain. In another figure, we can see many food chains are connected. A grasshopper in this figure is eaten by a bird, and it is also eaten by a rat. Rat is eaten by a wolf also, or a bat also. Deer. Deer can be eaten by any other animal. Now, decomposers. Decomposers are those organisms which can break down organic matter of dead organism into simple nutrients in the soil. These nutrients can be used by plants. In this manner, decomposers help in cycling of nutrients. As we can see in this picture, producers, consumers, and decomposers all have their role in the ecosystem. Plants act as producers. Those organisms which depend on producers are consumers. They depend on producers directly or indirectly. And decomposers help in cycling of dead and decaying matter. Let us see how are animals dependent on plants. Animals are dependent on plants for food, for oxygen, for shelter. They obtain food from the plants and oxygen they obtain by the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis produces oxygen in plants, and many organisms get shelter under the plants. Not only animals, even plants are dependent on animals. Plants are dependent on animals for carbon dioxide, for pollination, and for seed dispersal. Now, what is deforestation? Deforestation is cutting of forest or removal of trees. Why forests have been cut? Forests have been cut for houses because increasing population require houses for living, for developing transport facilities, for increasing food consumption, agriculture, and for industries. So, what can be done? Afforestation. Afforestation is practice of planting trees.